Hello, hello, hello. Hey, I am back again, my friends. Hopefully, you are doing great. Hopefully, you are staying safe and healthy. And one of the things I'm excited about telling you about sharing with you is that we are an approved school in the state of Connecticut, which we have been for about 13 years for pre-licensing, but we can do the classes virtually live starting this evening at 6 p.m. And you can join us at any time, right? And we also have morning classes, so we're going to also be available tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're going to do classes throughout the week, including on Saturdays, to help you get through the pre-licensing in Connecticut. And that's really the first step. If you want to get your license, your real estate license, hey Joe, thanks for watching. You want to get your license, then what you need to do first off is get with an approved school, like myself, right? I've only been doing real estate for about 19 years, helping people with tenants and investing and multifamilies and buying and selling. Having the class for about 13 years, but you have the opportunity to join us at any time. So there's no start date, there's no end date. Hey Lisa, thanks for joining us. You can start at any time. Al, thanks for joining us. So if you or someone you know about is looking to do real estate, well, let's talk about what we're going to go through, right? So we're going to be talking about the modern real estate principles and practices, and then we're also going to be going over the Connecticut real estate principles and practices. Hey, Joe, thanks for joining us. How's it going there, bud? Congrats on the baby. I know it's going to be awesome. You're going to be a great dad, man. I'm so happy for you. But we are going to go over the materials every step of the way with you. And I have these books. Hey, Bonnet, thanks for joining us again. Hopefully we got the sound now. Woo! I appreciate you letting me know because everybody else is just reading my lips. But we are going to go through these books. And I have the electronic version available, or I have the print version available. So I can drop them off or leave them for you somewhere if you're looking to get the print version ASAP, or if you're looking for the class to have the electronic version, I can email them to you immediately. So on our website, ctrealestateschool.info, again, that's ctrealestateschool.info, you're going to see all the information about learning about the class. So some of the things that we're going to go over, and these things will help you even if you don't want to become a salesperson. Maybe you're looking to do some investing, right? Maybe you are thinking about buying some multifamilies. Maybe you are thinking about being a flipper, a renovator. Maybe you want to learn about deeds and title and what does that really mean. Hey, Teresa, thanks for joining us. You or someone you who might be interested can learn about these things. I mean, we're going to go over everything from client representation agreements. You know, what does that really mean? What's the listing contract all about? We're going to be talking about real estate financing. What's housing affordability? How is that important? The different types of loans that are available for real estate. We'll be talking about consumer protection ideas, right? Thanks for sharing, Joe. If anybody else shares, I really, really appreciate it as well. We're going to be talking about government involvement. Hey, Dale, thanks for joining us. Dale, I know somebody that you know that wants to join this real estate class, so let me know. Introductions to the real estate financing market, loan programs, other financing techniques. Dorothy, of course you can come back. Remember, when you take my class, you have up to a year in order to finish it. It's a rotating schedule. You're not on any set schedule. So if you're thinking that you're not feeling the greatest tomorrow or next week, or you have something else that needs to be done concerning work or your personal life, that's okay. Hey, Mark. Hey, Nate, my man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. If anybody can share this video, I appreciate it. We're also going to be talking about the real estate brokerage, title records. Miguel, thanks for joining. Land use controls and property development. And how does that really help you, right? What are some of the zoning and ordinances and building codes that you need to know about? So these are some of the ideas that we're going to be going over. Kevin Greenberg, Dale, real estate professionals. Hey, you know somebody that wants to get their real estate license. Tell them to join my class. I'll help them pass. We'll get them through, and then you can help them in real estate. Environmental issues and the real estate transaction, right? That's part of our principles and practices. That's important stuff to know about. And so that'll be a unit that we'll be going over to talk about underground storage tanks. What's the liability that we as real estate professionals have with that? What about dealing with environmental issues? So those are some of the things that we'll be talking about. So just to kind of give you again, an update is our plan, our goal, thanks Nate for the comments, is to get you through this modern real estate program, the basic, the general, which in the state, when you take the state exam, there'll be 80 questions on this yellow book, right? This is 80 questions. And then there'll be 30 questions on the Connecticut real estate principles and practices. And so you have to pass both. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to help you pass both. So what do we get at the end of the class? You might be saying, like Joe says, hey, Rob, what happens at the end of the class? Well, what you get from me, and you have to get this if you want, as the first step in getting your real estate license, is a completion certificate from an approved pre-licensing school. Right? So I give you this pre-licensing completion certificate with my state school code on there. And then you're going to send it to a vendor for a company that works with Connecticut called PSI. And then believe it or not, guess where they're based? Out in Las Vegas. Woo! But anyways, you don't get, well, you could, I guess, go to Las Vegas, but it's probably, it's a little slow right now. But you're going to send this pre-licensing certificate along with an application over to PSI. And then PSI is going to send you a postcard back saying, yes, you've been approved to sit for the state exam. And then you're going to go sit for a state exam. And then you can go work for any real estate company you want to. There's no hassle or obligation on my part at all. I mean, I'm always on my team, the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, New England Properties. Gordon, thanks for joining us. Is always looking for people, number one, that have the very highest integrity. I'm not dealing with any kind of baloney. I'm not dealing with people that I can't trust that aren't going to treat our clients number one. And number two, you have to be self-motivated. But you can go work for anybody you want. I mean, my team, we're ranked in the top 2% of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Network out of 52,000 agents. And I just say that not to be cocky, but only to say that because we're proud of that. We work hard. Hey, Jeanette, thank you for joining us. So that is something that's available to you. Now, just to kind of give you some of the basics on the course, and I have my notes written down, I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to tell you anything, is that we do have evening classes. Those are Monday and Thursday evening at 6 p.m. And those are 2 hours long at a clip. And we go through each unit. We give you the homework of what to read, what to study, and then we're going to go through it together on Zoom. And you have to be registered in order to get that Zoom meeting, right? In order to be in that classroom. And you have to be on video, and you have to be willing to participate. So honestly, this isn't one of those things where you just get to look at some videos or you get to do it online by yourself at your own pace. You have to be involved with us. We're going to be virtually live. And this is the only way that we could get it approved by the state. So that's there for you. Okay. We also have morning classes and weekend. So we're going to have morning classes on Tuesdays and Fridays and Saturdays at 10 a.m. So again, Ricky, thanks for joining us again. You have up to 5 classes per week. Hey, Alexis, thanks for joining us. You have up to 5 classes per week, which if you joined every single session, that could get you up to 10 hours. Because remember, you have to get 60 hours for your pre-licensing. Right? If you can only make it to 1 class a week, that's fine. If you can make it to 2 classes a week, that's fine. Hey, John, thanks for joining us. So whatever classes you can come to, that's fine. And what you try to do is, you get yourself on the schedule where you're going to understand which classes that you want to go to and which classes you should study for. And I'm always available if you want to text me email me, call me. Hey, Rob, I haven't been in class in a few days. What class are we doing, or what unit are we doing Thursday at 6 p.m.? And I'll tell you, oh, we're doing real estate contracts unit 9, and make sure you study for this and do the questions. Okay, great. See you on Zoom, and you'll have the registration number and the passcode and all that good information as well. So that's going to be available for you. You come and go when you want. You go to my website, ctrealestateschool.info, and that's all the information we're talking about now, including the registration form. How much does it cost, right? So basically, I can tell you, we've kind of incurred some more costs here because we have to do this technology-wise, and it's not for free. Zoom, and to do it the right way, to have enough people online, and the free account doesn't really work for what we need to do. And some of the other things that we have to do are kind of costing us a little bit more time and money. But I kept my prices exactly the same as if we were sitting in the classroom. So my class is $450 and then $75 for the books. Okay. And so you can get the books from me. Like I said, I can have them delivered or dropped off somewhere right away, including today if you want to start this evening, or I could email you the books online, and that way you'll have them on your phone, your computer, your PC, your tablet, whatever you need to do, so that it'll be quick and easy for you to access that information. And then if you ever really wanted to print it out, you could. So that's available for you as well. And I do allow people to do payment programs. So what other school do you know that you can start with $250 down real estate program? Okay, so this is here for you. You tell me, hey Rob, here's the $250. I give you the books, and I tell you, okay, I was going to say pinky promise, or I was going to say shake my hand, but it's kind of an electronic nod saying, okay, do you promise that every couple of weeks when you get paid, or every 2-3 weeks when you have some money, you're going to give me $25, $50 to get this paid off? And you say, of course I do, Rob. And then I take your word for it, and I don't charge you any extra money, and I try to make it as easy as possible for you. Hey, Cheryl Paulante, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Kevin, thanks for joining us. So I try to make the class as easy as possible for you. How do we accept payment? The wonderful world of cash is fine. Check is good. Money order is good. Made out to Rob Rosa. I have a Cash App account available. I have PayPal available. I have Google Pay. I have credit cards, debit cards, whichever way you want to pay. You might even be able to get me with some pizzas. I don't know how much one pizza is worth these days. But anyways, I try to make it as easy as possible for you. I do have a cancellation policy. And remember, this class, right, they meet all the minimum requirements for the pre-licensing of real estate. Now, if you're looking to do maybe something in appraisals or some other type of real estate license, this might not be the one for you. But this is your first step if you want to get into sales or learn about real estate. So that's really everything I wanted to go over today. Again, Rob Rosa, starting up the virtual live pre-licensing classes this evening. Hey, Loran, thanks for joining us. This evening at 6 p.m., you have up to a year to finish the class. So all you have to do is do these 60 hours of classroom time, virtual live with me, within a year. It's not impossible. Lorraine did it. Matt Crossan did it. Cheryl Parlante, she was involved for a while ago. Dorothy, you were involved. You understand that I am here and I give you those real life examples. It's not that hard. There's 1.3 million real estate licensees in the United States. There's about 17 or 18,000 in Connecticut. You can do it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. I'm going to help you every step of the way. I'm not going to just fly through the book and be like, okay, well, we're all set here. I'm going to ask you, hey, what kind of questions do you have? Let's talk about, here's what happened to me with this particular instance, and here's what happened to me with that particular instance. You can ask some of my students. I got stories that I can amaze you with. I mean, I have stories I was involved with. I had tenants that were the Crips and the Bloods. I had issues with some housing departments when one of my sellers was trying to get through, trying to sell their property. We had issues with helping a tenant because, in fact, I had this discussion this morning. One of my past tenants, hey James, thanks for joining us, was promised all these things for the house to be done while they were renting it. And guess what? 2-3 months have gone by, and the landlord didn't do the things they promised they were going to do. So the tenant who I helped out about 3 years ago was saying, hey, Rob, can you help me? What should I do? How should I handle it? And I go over those in our class. I talk about the rich uncle and trusts and trustees, and we talk about the fiduciary powers and care and obedience and loyalty, and what do those things really mean? Because you need to be, what's up, Free? How you doing? You need to be loyal and keep your clients' information confidential. And I see every few days that there's an issue with maybe somebody in my particular perspective that wasn't 100% loyal to their client. And I wonder, how are these, maybe some of these other agents or other people doing business? Because these things are really, really important, and we're going to go over those things every step of the way. So again, I need to get things prepared for my 6 p.m. class tonight. Take a look at our website, ctrealestateschool.info. Register if you want to. Text me, email me, call me, say, hey, Rob, I registered. What's the next steps? I'll make the arrangements to either email you over the pre-licensing books immediately. You can have everything done by 2 o'clock if you want to. Or you can start another day, another time. There's no pressure. But again, just out there sharing it that, hey, listen, you can keep moving forward in your life right now, today, if you want to, right? We're victims, but we're not victims, right? We can keep moving forward. We can still wake up happy. We can try to do what we need to do. We can get cleaned up. Yes, you can do payments and installments. Lorraine, you know it. You know it. Thank you so much for reminding me to tell everybody. But again, I'm going to be that person that's helped cheering you on, that's going to help you get through this. And then if we build a relationship after the class and you decide, hey, Rob, you're somebody that I want to connect with and network with and maybe even work with for real estate, that's great. If you decide to go your own way, that's great. God bless you. There's a lot of other agents out there that took my class and are doing great. And you know what? Their brokers referred them to me because their brokers know that I'm a stand-up guy. I don't mess around. I don't have time for any kind of baloney, and I don't play any games with people. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help the people you care about every step of the way. So again, God bless you. Hopefully you're having a great one. Connect with me if there's anything that I can help you with, whether it's selling, buying, renting, leasing, real estate education, or even just a question about, hey, Rob, what should I do? How should I handle this particular instance? Because I'm going to try to help you with that every step of the way. Dean, thank you so much for joining. Vito, thank you so much for watching. David, thank you so much for watching. Free, I appreciate it. Please share this, and thank you for allowing me to open up to you a little bit today. I'm trying not to get too emotional. You know, I just want you to know that, hey, don't give up out there. Keep going, keep moving forward, go with your passion. If it's something with the internet, if it's real estate, if it's insurance, if it's something you want to start your own business, go for it today. Get online and start making some things happen. All right. Love you guys. Hopefully you have a great one, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.